Hello. I thought before I go back up to the house I should lie down and look up. This is a sumac. On the other side it's quite red. All those balls fell down. And I think this is one right here. They are full of aphid colonies. Let's see, here's one here. Too close, Nancy. I see these balls on the ground as I was walking. I saw them. Let's see if there's one here. Oh, that is such nice soft grass. Look at those pretty yellow trees. I have to appreciate it here because soon I'll go to Georgia. Today was Mira. And they felted soaps, and I felted a pair of slippers, but they're boot slippers. So we'll see how they work out. They need a lot more work. It's too bad the seam will end up under the foot. Under the center of the foot and up the back and up the front. Still have jet lag. It's 3:30. It feels like it's 9:30. You want to look at that? The wind is up on the top of the hill. I don't know if it's still up there. No, here it is. It's down here now. I can feel it. Willem's coming home early today because he has to get his brakes checked. He has an appointment at 4 to have them look at the brakes. By the time I upload this, I will be in Georgia. And I do hope that they can fix his brakes before I leave so that I don't have to fly and have him use my car. So nice to lie in a hammock. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. Imagine forgetting something like that. I stuck my feet in the water and the pond is very cold. I guess the pond needs to have plants. Needs plants because the algae grows and then dies. And it gives off carbon dioxide when it dies. Is that right? Decomposes, and then it ends up making there not enough oxygen in the water. So you need plants that create oxygen, living plants. so that the pond will sustain life. Otherwise, it becomes a dead pond or something like that. So I guess I'll let some plants grow. And there was a beaver in there the other day. Yesterday I saw the sticks he had chewed. He must have just come for a visit, though. I can't imagine him wanting to live in our pond. They build dams so that they back the water up so that it floods the trees that they want to eat. They eat the bark off the trees, so they have to fell the trees so they can get all the skinny branches at the top. And so a beaver floods the pond, makes the pond huge so that it envelops all of the trees, so that because they have very short legs, and it's dangerous to go walking around in the ground. Like, how did he get into our pond? I mean, that's a pretty big walk, I would have thought, to come from the stream over to here. Unless there's something flooded over there. I don't think so. Anyway, but there's no water running into the pond. It's fed by springs. So it's not like he can dam up the exit. The exit is evaporation. In 1,000 years, this will be a salt lake. Or maybe 10,000. There's no exit. So it's not a really useful place for a beaver. But it does have a nice crop of alders right beside it. But to pull them over that berm, well, I guess they could pull them at the end. They could get those back there and drag them into the pond. That's not very far. This piece of goldenrod right here is right in my way. Oh, it's always in my way. Because you've done for hay. I hide the dirt on Daddy's shirt. I tidied up a bit. Got rid of some of my junk that's always lying around. I really fill a place with junk. I think I always have this vision that there's going to be a lot of people here, and so I need lots of chairs for all the people that are going to be here. But nobody ever comes. It's only ever me. Maybe Willem. In the odd time I might have somebody else stop by. I have enough chairs for everybody. I leave chairs places too, so that when I get there I have a place to sit. That's kind of a nice thing to do. I like looking at that reflection right there. Such fire colors, aren't they? Some of them are pink. Sumacs are a beautiful color. There's nothing quite as nice as to lie under a yellow tree and look up into it. I had a tree that I did that with. It was really a wonderful tree, but beavers cut it down. I do hope they don't like sumacs. So I have to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. I have these chicken drumsticks, which were already cooked when I got them. I know, how spoiled is that? They're very nice. I could have that. And I still have some of the stamp pot left from yesterday. Oh gee, I have on nothing I'm wearing matches. I've got on orange earrings, yellow blouse, and blue skirt. I've gotten very good in my years. I'm making sure the colors are all the same in all the things that I wear. Coordinating things. But sometimes I don't care. But I did think about it when I put this yellow shirt on with this other thing. It was dark. It was 5:30. And I thought, oh well, I won't wear it all day. How different that is from who I used to be. Never cared about that. But you know, when I had my little children, my 3 little children, the latest ones, I always made sure their clothes matched. Because I had so many clothes and I could. So I'd fold the little pants with the little shirt. I'd fold them up. So everything in the drawers, I could just reach in and I had a shirt with a pair of pants already. I didn't have to look through for shirts and look through for pants. Because then they'd never have matched up. So my children always looked color coordinated. It's a far cry from who I am. But I still do it. I do it with myself. Don't know why. I mean, I'm perfectly comfortable in these things. I like this blouse. It's nice and comfortable and it's yellow. I love this skirt. It's very comfortable. It's supposed to actually be a skirt that comes up to here, you know, but I wear it out my hips because it'd be too short. So the top of it is so it ends up with this long waist from here to here. The elastic part, instead of having it from here to here be the elasticized stuff. I have a few skirts I've done that with. It's kind of a nice idea. Well, I talked to you a long time on the other camera this morning when I was up on that hill. On the alder mound. No, not the alder mound. That's that one. That's the alder mound. This one on this side is something else. Aspen mound, I guess. Aspen mound and alder berm. Willem wanted that one to be a berm. Hey, there's one of those balls in the tree. Figure out what I'm looking at here before I zoom in. Well, where is that? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's where I was looking. Okay, so it's here, is it? Sorry, I'm on a hammock which is swinging. Okay, I don't see them. So all the balls have pretty well fallen off. should do a video on them. I should go open them up. They're filled with aphid colonies. I forget what they were called, but they were big yellow or whitish balls of many different shapes or something. Look at that sky. Why, look, it almost looks like a Dutch sky. The Dutch sky changes all the time. Ours, the clouds will come in a few weeks and they'll stay till Christmas. I always call it the reunion of the clouds. All the clouds that have been passing by, trying to be figured out what shape they are. All of them will come back for the reunion. All get together. There'll be so many of them you can't see the sky. Only if you get in an airplane, then you can see the sky. You could get up above the clouds. If you have a window seat, and if you're allowed to keep the window open. Some people close the windows up. So you just have to not have that view. It's interesting when you fly toward the sunset. How does that work? If you fly toward the sunset, it doesn't set. If you're flying east, you're catching up to the sun. That's what you're doing. Which is still you're flying toward the sunset, only it's not setting where you are. Well, I guess I've rattled on long enough, haven't I? Indeed. I wonder if it says on here how long I've rattled on. Nancy, you have rattled on for... Doesn't tell me. Okay, I guess I gotta get ready for Thanksgiving. What do I have to do to get ready for Thanksgiving? I didn't bring home any of those chairs from the dump. I think our couches are enough. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Then we have 4 chairs. 8, 9, 10, 11 plus a bar stool. 12 plus the piano bench. 13. So we have 13 spots. Not at the table. How many people are there? There's Benitaz, Elida, Daniel, Abraham. That's it. There's only 5 people coming. So it's 7 of us. So there's enough room at the table for 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have 5 chairs. Plus a piano bench. And that did include the bar stool. Because I got rid of some of my chairs. I had too many chairs. So we could sit around the table a little bit. It is nice to all sit around the table. Oh well, you can't always have what you want. Alas, alack. Hey, I think that's a frog. Tweet, 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 tweet. It's not saying tweet though, it's going some noise. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go. Not going anywhere. Oh yeah, I have to show you the video of those little aphid colonies. Look at how he spreads his wings as he's going up. Oh, what's he gonna do now? Birds bring fish eggs, so you get fish in your pond because of the birds. They have fish eggs in their mouth. What is he looking for? The other one has walked away. Well, that was all very interesting, don't you think?